Today we're going to be solving a system of linear equations by elimination, also known as linear combination, because in this example, we have to do a little bit of multiplying before we add our two equations together. That's where the combination part comes in. So when I look at my system, both equations are in standard form, but when I add them together, no variable will drop out. So what I want to do is I want to either make my x's to be opposites, my coefficient of x's, or I want to make my coefficients of y opposites. So when I look at my coefficients of x, they're both 3, but if one of them was -3, when I add the x's together, they would be eliminated. So to make that happen, I'm going to multiply one of the equations by -1. And it doesn't matter which equation you use, pick the one that's easiest. I would pick the top. We're going to multiply everything by -1. So that gives me -3x plus -2y equals 44. Now I'm going to add my new equation to my other original equation, and you can see that the x's drop out, and I'm left with -6y equals 42. Now all I have to do is divide both sides by -6. So y is equal to -7. Now to figure out what x is, we just substitute -7 back in for y in one of the original equations, and it doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to pick the top one again. So I have 3x plus 2 times -7 equals -44, which 2 times -7 is -14. Now I want to isolate the term with a variable, so I'm going to add 14 to both sides. So I am left with 3x equals -30, and then divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to -10. I'm going to write my answer as an ordered pair. -10, -7. And then, of course, I want to check to make sure it works in both of my original equations. So the top equation becomes 3 times -10 plus 2 times -7 equals -44. When I do my multiplying, I get -30 plus -14 equals -44. And -30 plus -14 is -44, so that checks. And then I check it in the bottom equation. 3 times -10 minus 4 times -7 equals -2. 3 times -10 is -30. 4 times -7 is -28. And subtracting a -28 is the same as adding 28. And -30 plus 28 is -2. So X in both. So -10, -7 is the solution to that system.